Right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Flesh in the Spur, 1956. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was alright. I thought the beginning was boring, but it started to pick up with the action towards the end, and then it had a plot twist. It's got some unintentional humor. It's got the great John Agar and the great King Duncan in it. It's going to be another AIP Western. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was alright. Overall, the ending was definitely something to watch for. It's got the white woman playing a native, again, similar to Apache woman. And it's played by Marla English, who is also in The She Creature and Rear Window. Then it's got Mike Connors, who was in Five Guns West. So, a couple of old AIP actors and 2 new ones in this. Unless I missed a movie that had, unless I missed another AIP movie that had John Agar and King Duncan in it. Anyways, it starts out with this checker gang, I should say, led by King Duncan. One of the members of the checker gang escapes from jail, shoots John Agar's brother, and takes his gun. So John Agar goes after the checker gang after he picks up Mike Connors. He wants to join in on the fun, and for reasons we don't know until the end of the movie. I don't want to spoil the ending, but pretty cool plot twist. Anyways, Marla English is skinny dipping out there. She gets raped off camera by some outlaw guy, and Mike Connors comes along, and the guy gets shot. Marla English wants to follow John Agar, Mike Connors, around because she got ostracized from her native tribe for reading white man books or something. Her daddy was a medicine man, and they booted her out. She keeps saying if she goes back, they're going to kill her. And so they bump into this snake oil salesman guy who can shoot from behind with his back turned. He just flips his gun upside down. He goes like this, and he puts a show on at the bar where King Duncan is hanging out, and that's where they see the John Agar's brother's gun that was stolen. It's in one of the holsters, and don't ask me how they figured out it was King Duncan, but they look at some kind of a bandana or something that I guess identifies him as Checker's gang. That part was never really explained, but they get into like a bar brawl with spurs. Mike Connors runs a spur across this guy's face, and Marla English starts tracking the trail of the Checkers gang. They're camping out and following the Checkers gang around. And there are a couple of pretty good shootouts. The stink oil salesman gets shot. His daughter is killed. Everything happens really fast. And then I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to spoil too much of the ending, but it was all right. It was better than I expected. Gets 4.9 out of 10, which is pretty high for AIP Western, but it only has 106 votes, so it's pretty obscure. Nobody knows about it, and I don't know. The featured song, My Brother and I, is actually the guy who invented the chipmunks, in case you're interested. It was written by Charles B. Griffith, who also did a bunch of Roger Corman low-budget flicks like Little Shop of Horrors and A Bucket of Blood, those kind of flicks. So a lot of different characters in this. I'll put their names in here. The guy's the Chipmunks guy, David Seville. His real name is Ross Bagdasarian. Anyways, just thought I'd throw those tidbits in there. I've never seen them use spurs as weapons in Western, so that was kind of interesting. And I don't know. If a Western is to be any good, it has to be really good. This one is just kind of so-so, but at the end, the natives get a hold of Marla English, and they take off her clothes, and then she's all off camera, of course. And then she's tied to a stick on the top of an anthill. That was kind of interesting too, but all off camera. Her scenes are all off camera. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, coronavirus stuff. Should I talk about that? In my movie review, or should I do a separate video? Or should I just not say anything? How about I just say that's the end of my review, and I won't say highly recommended or check it out. I'll just post the names that I just mentioned in the description box. I forgot to do that earlier. Laters.